Excuse me. What a way to restart the stream. Just cough at you. I'm so sorry. Right. I'm praying this is better. This makes the most sense. The tweak I've just made. Far smoother on both fronts. Is there still some choppiness? Let's get into a fight so we can properly test. Hey Darth, how's it going? It looks clean to me. Oh Ed, thank you. Oh, I pray that is the case for everyone. Oh, that was a triple slash there. Yeah, if anything's going to have crapped it out, it would have been that just there. Just been kicking butt on Arc Raiders. Nice. Hope you're doing well. I am, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, when I don't know if I'm assuming we're back up on YouTube now then. Welcome back everyone. Yeah, I had to quit the stream because quality was really bad on stream. So please let me know if it looks good again. I'm going to keep my eye on the dropped frames warning over there as well, because that should let me know if it's crapping out again. Hey Pixel, welcome back. Combat looks good. I think there's just a couple of frames where things get slightly fuzzy, then it corrects quickly. I can deal with that. I think that's 99% of Twitch streams. Okay, awesome. Look at this dude. I'm playing very badly. There we go. Wait, what? He teleported. YouTube's looking pretty smooth. Oh, thank God, okay. Loved your Night Rain videos, they helped me a lot. I'm just always glad to be of help. That's wonderful to hear. Very glad. I swear there's two of them around here in this pond. Oh, there he is. Are you doing the things you missed for Nioh 3? I was literally talking about this the other day, actually. The short answer is no. The short answer is no. There will be loads and loads and loads of Nioh 3 content coming. Not a things you missed series. The reason being, this new exploration function up here is so good at showing you everything. Like, you literally cannot miss anything. As soon as you explore enough of the area, it just shows you everything in every region. There will literally be no need for things you missed. You can't miss anything. You just can't miss anything. So effectively, every video would be me just telling you stuff that the game has already told you. It would feel like real... It would feel like very low effort content, and that's not me. I would love to be able to. I would absolutely love to. But I'm too honest for that. When you already have that, it's fine. Never seen your face before. Definitely not what I was expecting by the sound of your voice. Enjoy your videos, man. Thank you, Josh. Welcome in. How's it going? It's so funny. You're not the first person to say that. And I either get you are completely different to what I expected, or you are the exact same as what I expected. There's no in between. And it's so weird. It's so weird. I never take offense to it, no matter which one people say. I'm just always curious what was in people's minds. There he is. So, yeah, welcome in. Welcome in or welcome back, everyone, if you were here a few minutes ago before the stream crapped out. Today, I am planning on trying to beat the entirety of the demo content, plus a little bit extra that I'm allowed to show you, without dying a single time. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So, Pixel, I would love to give you a proper, full answer. There's only so much I'm allowed to say. There's only so much I'm allowed to say so far. So, I'm allowed to reiterate what has already been confirmed, that there is going to be at least 4 full regions like this. And they big. The first area is pretty big, not gonna lie. The other areas are comparable. Yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game. Dimension, welcome in. Gosh damn it. How are you doing, Dimension? I hope you have had a good week so far. I thought you'd look more like the guy from Ratatouille that's controlled by the rat. I'll take it. I can see that. I can actually genuinely see why my voice, without a face attached to it, would give people that impression. I think that's a really good summary. Sleep deprived, but too tired to sleep. Oh, I honestly detest that mode. That stasis, that status. What build are you thinking of doing? Well, this is one of the best and one of the worst things about getting to do this for a job is if I find something that I'm like, this is my favorite build, I can't just stick to that, because I need to try everything evenly so that I can give everyone informed and accurate videos. So I find a weapon and I start to absolutely love it, and I'm like, no, gotta try something else now or my videos are gonna suck. If I had to pick, though, if I had to give you a proper answer and pick, oh yeah, haven't unlocked all of them yet. I would say that my favorite weapon for ninja is the ninja sword. Surprisingly, really cool moveset, very different to the standard sword. And my favorite weapon for samurai stance. Because you've got the fists there that are missing. What else are we missing? Switchglaive. Switchglaive is the other one that's missing. Probably dual swords. I like really, really, really fast weapons. Probably dual swords. Nothing stopping you from doing multiple playthroughs or multiple saves based on different styles? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That is the plan. That is the plan. Right. We have learnt high stance and low stance. I now have full range of weapon. How's the choppiness been since the Steam restart? Since the stream restart? Is it still somewhat choppy? Is it bearable? Is it smooth? Oh, fantastic. It'd be choppier if you dual wield axes. YouTube smooth now. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. But yeah, honestly, I was very lucky enough to get early access to this game. I am currently playing the full game, even though I'm only allowed to show you a certain part of it. So any and all questions, feel free to ask me, and if I'm allowed to answer, I will. That's not the attack I was expecting to do when I held down heavy attack. But that's cringe. So it's just mid stance? Can I change that? So true and through is mid stance. Maybe it's because I haven't learned it yet. Hey Realm, welcome in. Is there anything in your early access that isn't in the demo? Loads. Loads. So throughout the next couple of streams, you'll get to see a lot of stuff that you can't play through in the demo. So basically what I can do is I can do the entirety of the Warring States area for you. All 10 or so sub-regions of the Warring States area I can show off for you as part of this early preview. And if I stop dilly-dallying, we'll actually get to some of it. Oh, that didn't miss. Shut up. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He keeps falling down. Sometimes the AI aren't particularly great at getting up stuff. I wonder if they'll fix that. Vital Spirit. Pixel, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. That was one of the, that was one of my main positives for my early impressions video was, despite the fact that the open world is huge, it doesn't feel unnecessarily huge. There is something at every few yards you'll encounter an enemy or a chest or a checkpoint or a side quest. Like, there's always something valuable to do no matter where you are. It feels very well proportioned. All of the biomes are very unique. I probably can't say much more than that, but samey is the opposite of what they are. It's really cool. Actually, you know what? No, I can say a bit more, can't I? Because one of the previews, I think it was the IGN exclusive, they were going round... It was like a frozen area that they were going round. So that's just one example of how different the areas are. Yeah, I was so thinking that you'd all get to experience that underground area as part of the demo. You will get to see me go there. You will get to experience it with me. I thought you were going to get that as part of the demo, and I was gutted it wasn't included. How did I miss that? There we go. Yeah, so like already now, I'm spending way too much time just focusing on the sword. I really want to start using different weapons. You know what I'm going to do? Let's switch up to the general set as much as we can, because the general set gives really cool set bonuses. Mr. Boost, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing today? That is better. Oh, my character. I love the character creation in this game. I've never been someone who spends ages doing my character, but look at this. So happy I did for this one. So cool. Oh, did I forgot to unlock the ability that I really want. Boss aura character. That is one of my favorite things anyone has ever said about one of my characters. Thank you. That's epic. Right, I do have a samurai point. All I need at the moment is twin moons, and then I'm sorted. Hell yeah, let's go. So I want to go north and then slightly west to the Crucible. Looks like a Yakuza boss. Nioh 3 with a Yakuza. Yes, I love that you both went to Yakuza straight away. Hell yes. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I always make female characters in games, but I've got a bunch of different playthroughs on the go for my various guide videos, and all of them are female. So I thought I need at least one male character because it's just getting creepy at this point. Doomcubus. I love the name. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? Are we a Doom fan by any chance? Life corrosion. Thank you, Dimension. Exactly this. Without a single way to deal elemental damage, these turn from the easiest enemy in the entire game to one of the hardest. They're so annoying. There we go. No. I didn't. Oh, that's how you unlock Guardian skills. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember exactly what triggered it, but now I know. There we go. Honestly, the starting Guardian skill for this one right here, Guhin, one of the most powerful in the game. I was still using it right at the end of the game. Currently downloading the demo. Awesome. Enjoy, Finley. Enjoy. And welcome. It was a story where a girl online got upset that her boyfriend made his playable character look exactly like her. Like, I'm sorry, that would be the highest form of compliment. Exactly. Exactly. This is Nioh 3, my friend. Yes. Yes. Are you skillfully gaming or button mashing at this point? Absolutely. Absolutely skillfully gaming. That sounded so... Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, okay, sure. Sure, of course you fucking are. Of course you are, Dom. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, No, for real. Aside from a couple of weapons, I'm pretty good at the combos by this point. Yeah, exactly, Pixel. Exactly. It's great, isn't it? And that's why I think a few of the things that some of the Nioh veterans are moaning about is because, like when you've been driving for years and you get angry at learner drivers because you're too far distance from being a learner driver yourself. That's the same mentality that some of the Nioh veterans are in. It's like they don't like these new accessibility options. It's like, we've all got to start somewhere. Yes, I appreciate they're not there for you, but the game has to be made for all audiences. Like, I may not like having to go through the tutorial every time. I may not like the fact that I don't start with every weapon unlocked. But it's to make it a more like all-encompassing experience. And we need to remember that. You just played through 2. Are the control sets that different? They are surprisingly different. They are surprisingly different, actually. Like, because of the fact that you now have stance switching, like, the entire right-hand side of your controller does different things. And it was really confusing to get used to. Finley and Dimension both making basically the exact same point. We have the pinnacle of chatters in this channel. All of the chatters that are I must say, you are all god tier. Thank you. Both of you making excellent points there. Couldn't agree more. You can jump that. Wait, I thought you was. Wait, no, you're not serious. You knew that. You knew that. I've never played Nioh before, but I played Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Wolong was awesome. Got a weapon early on in that game, and it lasted me the whole game with minimal upgrading. Is it the same way in this game? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Weapon levels, weapon special effects, and weapon type all have a huge bearing on how well you're going to do in this game. Oh, Michigo is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm deadly serious. You didn't know you could jump in this game? Wayward, I'm not going to lie. I was trying to figure out some myself, but I don't have the right brain for that. Anyway, so I said to you all, like, I couldn't remember when you unlocked Guardian Spirit skills, and I was so happy that it was so early on. This is why. This is a Guardian Spirit skill I'm still using right at the end of the game. It's just ridiculous. And the power that it does scales with your level, scales with your stats. It's disgusting for the entire game. And whilst you're using that skill, your key is replenishing as well. So, like, you do, like, a massive combo. You do a massive combo, and you forget to key pulse, so you run out of stamina. So you just pop that, continually hitting your enemies, whilst your stamina is replenishing. It just allows for near infinite combos. It's awesome. Your Guardian Spirit is a blender. Correct. I honestly should finish Nioh 2. I just don't remember where I have it. What, as in, like, you don't know where you put the physical copy? Or you can't remember how far through you were? Hey, Queen. Lovely to see you. How's it going? I am deadly serious. I can't believe that, Ed. But yeah, like, there's so many new movement mechanics now. So yeah, sprint is L3 rather than having to hold down dodge, which is amazing. And then you unlock a super duper powered sprint shortly as well that makes you sprint like 3 times faster. You've got jump, you've got double jump, you've got crouch, you've got proper stealth mechanics. It's awesome. I can't remember which platform I bought it on. Oh no. Even from the small bit of this that I've seen, it's ticking so many boxes of improvements over Nioh 2. Yes! Yes, exactly. Is my Guardian Spirit in the game the Sharknado? There is a similar one. So the one that you start out with, Kusanagi, you can choose to kind of spec him in different areas. So I have spec'd Kusanagi as a water Guardian Spirit in this playthrough, which gives off similar vibes to the Sharknado. I'll have to equip it and show you it. I must admit, if you play Nioh 2 first, you don't want to go back and play Nioh 1. Because Nioh 1 was good, but Nioh 2 just improved on it in every way. And it's going to be the same between 2 and 3. Never realised there was a demo till I watched your video on it this morning. I think actually, did you comment? I think you commented, right? I think I saw your comment this morning saying pretty much that. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad I could share the fact that there is a demo with you. And enjoy the heck out of it. Honestly, the improvements from 2 to 3, I'd be here waffling on so long about how incredibly clean this game now feels. There's going back to the fact that I do think this game is actually going to be harder to pick up for Nioh 2 veterans. Like, they've made... like, what was dodge is now jump. What was picking up things is now dodge. What is now picking up things was casting your soul core skills. Like, it's the control scheme has changed dramatically. And if you're used to Nioh 2, you come in and you're just like... Whereas if you haven't got the experience of Nioh 2, it probably feels a lot more fluid. Why did you stop the Things You Missed series on the Elden Ring DLC? The reason I was giving everyone at the time is now a really crappy reason. And I don't like the fact that I never finished it. I can't give you a valid reason that I'm happy with. I'm annoyed at myself that I never went back and finished that. At the time, basically, I had convinced myself that everyone had got bored of it and that not enough people wanted me to finish it. And I look back and that was not the case. And it's funny, I was having this conversation with someone else the other day actually about the fact that being a YouTuber it's a job, and in all jobs you make mistakes, but usually you've got a line manager or a team leader or someone you can go to and be like, oh, I've made this mistake, how can I fix it? Whereas being a YouTuber, you just have to make the mistake and just learn from it. And that's one of the biggest learnings I've made over 2025 is that I stopped focusing on particular games and particular series is too quick because I got in my own head. I worried like, oh, people don't care about this, people don't want this, so I'd stop doing it. And then I'd look back a month later and it had skyrocketed and people were loving it. People were like, why did you stop this? Because I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, that's why. And 2026 is going to be a very different year, and that won't happen again. Because I'm upset for myself and I'm upset for my audience that I did stop doing the Things You Missed series for the Elden Ring DLC. It was a really good learning experience, and I will be sticking with things like that from now on. But yeah, it's... I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, because it's nice to talk about it. Thank you, Wayward. I appreciate that. I've considered it a few times, actually, but it's just daunting. I just had breakfast. I do enjoy a good waffle. Where the fuck did that message come from? That's random AF. I hope you enjoyed your waffle. Only downside for me is I'm due to go away for work for 5 weeks the day before it drops. No, you're joking. Oh, Finley, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking, that requires you to be away for 5 weeks? What I'm hearing is Elden Ring 2 Golden Boogaloo. Oh, I mentioned waffling. Gotcha. Michigo, absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't have put it better myself. But yeah, hopefully everyone here got just from the few controls I was just explaining just then, the differences from Nioh 2 to Nioh 3. That is genuinely why I believe that if you're coming in with Souls-like experience, but without Nioh experience, you'll actually have a easier time than someone who's really, really familiar with Nioh 2, because we're just staring at the controller like, what the fuck are these controls? Whereas you'll just be like, oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah, why would it not be like this? A good way to torment you would be wear a pair of mittens. Actually, blue-eyed, because you're the one, aren't you, that has the you can add challenges to my runs, right? And I've been waiting for this day to come. I've been waiting for Nioh to come out, because now we can finally honor that for you, and you can make me do some really evil things. So for anyone that missed it, over Christmas, I set up an advent calendar. And if you gifted some subscriptions to the channel, like if you supported the channel, you could open a box on the advent calendar. And one of the boxes was you get to choose a challenge modifier that I have to adhere to for the next couple of streams. And Blue Eyed won that prize twice. So he now gets to torment me for quite some time. So if anyone has any suggestions for how you could make a Nioh 3 run more evil, I'm sure Blue Eyed would love to hear your thoughts. Working oil and gas, the good news is I come home and get 5 weeks to get stuck into this RE9 and the many games on the list coming out soon. That's awesome. That's awesome. What? Southpaw, as in left-handed, right? Yeah, that'd be weird actually. Like I could do left-handed with keyboard and mouse because I am a lefty, but on the controller, what would you do? Just like there must be like a mod or an application that would let you flip the D-pad with the symbols, right? That'd be evil. This is something that must be contemplated and well-timed for Max Effect. Absolutely, absolutely. Controller inversion. That's what I was trying to say. That does sound devious, doesn't it? Morning, Asti. Welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, the content's been super lacking the last week or two. Not only because I had early access to Nioh 3 and I wasn't allowed to tell anyone, but also because I had a tooth out. And I've now just got this, because it was one of my back molars, one of the really fucking big ones. I've got this, like, vacuum, almost. And, like, it's actually genuinely making it really hard to talk this stream. I might end up having to talk a little bit less than usual. Because occasionally, I just feel this big, like, pocket of air getting my cheek stuck in it. It's really annoying. It's really awkward. I'm itching to play now as well, watching you playing. You, Pixel, you've played the demo, right? Have you finished... Follow-up question, if you have. Did you finish the demo? Actually, you know what? That's a great question for everyone here. For anyone who played the alpha demo on PlayStation, is this one longer? A bit of gauze can help with the air pocket. Oh, is that a thing? Michigo, thank you. Take it easy, brother. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I should. I should absolutely take better care of myself than I do. Thank you all. Thank you. So, yeah, is it bigger than the alpha demo a few months ago? Like, how much of the map does it let you cover? Like, where does it let you go? Controller and camera inversion. What? No, that's horrendous. It's cold and I am not okay with it. I was going to say, Asti lives in Florida. Florida never gets into single digits. That's insane. Oh. Dimension, I am so sorry to hear that. That doesn't sound fun at all. That sucks, man. What happens now then? Are you getting it, like, replaced or something? I'm guessing Florida isn't a state that often gets snow then. Where am I going? You wouldn't believe I've already got 200 hours in Nioh 3. As soon as I get on stream and as soon as I start talking to all of the wonderful, lovely, entertaining people in chat, my game knowledge just goes out the window. Don't want to finish it because then I have to wait another week. Well, you can just do another. You can just. What you need to do is just keep running through the demo again and again and again and again until you can no-hit the entire demo, and that's when you know you've played it enough. That's another question I've got for all the Americans in chat. So Dimension just mentioned about a teaching college. Is that the same? Because sometimes I hear about teaching hospitals. Is that a similar thing then? Are they cheaper because they also have like med students there and stuff? Is that a thing? Is that how that works? Rain, cakewalk, hurricanes, snow, absolutely not. Rabid, it's lovely to have you, dude. Good morning. How are you doing? How's your week? Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? One of my favourite attacks in the game. We're going to knock this dude over. No, we're not. Because I accidentally aggroed him. Oh, ignore me. Let's just do this then. Love it. Bye, head. There goes his head. It's over there now. I see. That's really cool. I like that idea, actually. Bloody hell, Dimension. That's crazy. What a roller coaster of events. So far, not bad. Haven't worked a single day. Wait, what? What? I need more information. How and why? I am streaming on YouTube as well. Yes. Oh god, yeah. We had some right shenanigans at the start of the stream. I had to shut the stream down and load it back up again because it was what is happening? Oh, Streamlabs has decided to do all of the notifications at the exact same second. That's very frustrating. Right, it's another thing I've got to sort. Yeah, we're having some shenanigans with the frame rate, and I think it's because I'm multi-streaming, so I need to do some research into how to fix that. Pet the friend! Yeah, so for anyone that hasn't played the demo, Scampuses now work very different to how they used to in Nioh 2. You can't just cuddle them and then they join you. You try and cuddle them, and then they fucking run away like you're trying to murder them. And you have to chase them for an hour. And when you finally catch up, they usually give you a samurai lock or a ninja lock or something like that. And then they leave. Normal cat behavior. Yes, literally normal cat behavior. And if you're lucky, one of them will give you their soul core. And with their soul core, then you can summon them like you used to be able to in Nioh 2. And they are just as powerful. The key damage they do is insane. And what's even better is their soul core can be used 4 times, and it summons 2 of them. So you get 8 Scampus per rest. And it's glorious. It's glorious. Yeah, I'm doing a full soul core and living weapon guide when the game releases. Scampus number 1. Birthday week, I always take the full week off for chill. That is incredible, dude. That is amazing. Wait, so has it been your birthday? I'm actually really upset at myself that I've forgotten this. Happy either belated birthday or almost birthday. Yesterday. Dude, I'm really gutted I missed it. Well, happy birthday for yesterday. I want to play this now. There's just so much to like about this game. So much. Did you do anything special? Go out for dinner anywhere or anything? Right, my martial arts gauge is ready, so... Oh, I missed it. go. Last Friday we went for sushi. Oh, I love a bit of sushi. It's the one and only thing I like about when the wife goes away to see her parents without me. Like, usually, because they live so far away, we'll do one trip where we both go, and then one trip where just she goes. And she detests sushi. So whenever she's away seeing them, I live on sushi. Sushi for breakfast. Sushi for lunch. Sushi for dinner. Sushi for supper. Sushi for milk. Milk sushi. Champagne sushi. Doing an escape room. Oh, I've never done an escape room. That sounds awesome. Boo Boo Muck, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, I just jumped down and forgot to loot the thing. I'm going to have to go back up and get that. So that's the thing, is I always tell Lula, like, it's, sushi nowadays doesn't always have to be fish. They do chicken sushi, they do vegetarian sushi. There's lots of really tasty alternative options if you don't like fish. And she's like, yeah, but it looks fishy. Fuck off then. How huge is this first area? Very huge. So as you can see, I haven't even finished this first sub-region yet. In the first area, there are 12 sub-regions to explore. Then there are 2 main crucibles as well. Yeah, it's enormous. I haven't even finished the first one yet. And I was thinking I was going to get this done this stream. Apparently not. Oh, no, not raw. No, not raw chicken sushi, absolutely. Right, sorry everyone, let me just make some notes to get this stream tip-top, because there's a few things happening that I don't like. So Streamlabs and Automadom are both sending out notifications. Bits still aren't doing TTS or alerts. And then figure out how to make multi-streaming more smooth. Okay, perfect. Holy hell, I suck. It's a really... Limgrave times 10, literally. It's a really... accessible game. When you know where to look for all of the different helpful mechanics, the game becomes 10 times easier. So, when I'm allowed to start releasing my guides, it might tempt you into giving it another go. Because the demo is open for like 2 full weeks after launch. And if you complete the demo within like a week and a half after launch, you still get all of the extra goodies and stuff. It's very generous. The game does carry your progress over, yes. Can I say when the review embargo lifts? Fuck. I think I can, but I don't... Oh my fucking Christ. But I don't want to risk it just in case, so I'm sorry. I'll have to go away and check that, and then let you know. Congrats on 100% in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Damn you all to hell. Ooh, ah. Not a very nice thing to say. Ugh. That skill's absolutely brutal. Literally. Honestly, I'm telling you, there are so many Guardian Spirits in the game, and until the end of the game, I was still just spamming this skill because it's so powerful. And it's cheap as well. Like, your Spirit Force gauge replenishes fast. So you can use it so often. I think this will be a good... Boo Boo Muck, this is the year I've been waiting for. I start to get all giddy just talking about how exciting this year is going to be for gaming. Like, there's so many games coming out that I am just salivating to get my hands on. And for anyone that missed the power of this skill, and he's already at half health. And I could have been even more efficient with it, and I could have done a combo first, then used that to get a free stamina refill as well. The items you get, do they scale with your level or the zone? They do not. They do not. So, yeah, at the moment I'm using a level 6 Odachi. That's going to stay level 6. So, like, you will very quickly find yourself out-leveling all your gear. You cannot get attached to your gear. Because, like, bigger numbers are pretty much always better in the early game until you start to get super high level and start to, like, min-max stuff. But, like, already, this is falling behind compared to, like, this new hammer that I can get. Yeah, new stuff drops all the time. Like, so much. Yeah. Oh, dimension. Sorry, I see. You know what? That's something that I haven't paid enough attention to. No, tell a lie. It scales with the zone. It doesn't scale with you. It scales with the zone. Because when I got further on in the game, I came back to this early area, and all of the items dropping were really, really, really low level. So yes, it scales with the zone. That's a very good question. Yeah. That's a very good question. I hadn't actually thought of it like that, which is why I misunderstood your question at first. But it's a really good one. Yes, items scale with the zone. Watch it get a nerf in the day one patch. Oh, I really hope not. I really hope not. Right, let me finally go and unlock this shrine, and then we'll get to the next area. Yeah. What video ideas are you planning? That's a very, very good question. I am planning on doing a... Build guide's probably the wrong term, but I'm planning on doing like a full breakdown guide of all 14 weapon types. And I'm looking at them from a new player perspective. Because like some... Sorry, let me just get through this stupid tutorial. Okay, so some proper experts in Nioh 2 will come into Nioh 3 and they'll already know, like, oh, with the Odachi, you need to use Moonlit Snow Redux, and you need to use Sunset Breeze Heaven, and you need to use Bolting Ball, and like, they're the three. But the abilities that are the absolute best aren't necessarily easy to use. It's going to be stuff that require you to be such a mechanically god tier player that if you try to mimic what they do, it's not going to work in theory. So I want to approach all of the weapons from like, this is the way you can do the most damage with this weapon whilst not really needing to know all that much about it. This is how you can min-max the fuck out of this weapon without needing to properly try hard. These are the best abilities to use if you aren't like, you know what I'm getting at, right? It's so hard to explain, but that's the way I want to approach the weapon guides, so that they are approachable for everyone regardless of skill level, and you will go away being able to wreck with every weapon even if you aren't the best gamer mechanically. You know what, Rabbit? I knew you were going to be the one who would be able to translate what I was trying to say into a perfect tagline. So I'm going to copy that. Thank you. What skill was that you were using? So the Adachi skill that I'm... Wait, are you on about the weapon skill or the Guardian Spirit? If you're on about the weapon skill, it's Twin Moons. It's a high stance only attack, and it's just a light attack. Sorry, wrong stance. It's just a light attack followed by a double slash. And it's so crazy powerful. Really simple, really easy to use, really powerful. Perhaps a tier list. That could be a good shout. Rabid getting all the royalties. Oh. Enjoy, Finley. Have fun. Saw Nioh 2 gameplay and it looked like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon movie. Literally. Literally. Some people, they can just go absolutely crazy with this game. But is it realistic for the average player to be able to pull off? Not really. Which is why when I'm bringing out all of these weapon guides, I want you all to be able to do these disgusting combos that wreck everything, but require minimal effort. I love this. Oh, it just feels so good to play. I aggroed. Ow, you bitch. I never finished Dragon's Dogma 2. Really wish I had. Awesome. Awesome game, that. Shinzo... Did that say Shinzo the dog lover or the dung lover? Because they're two incredibly different things. Oh, get wrecked! Oh, he did say dog, okay. Though, to be fair, there is a dung lover in this game. He's a returning character from Nioh 2. And the more poop you give him, the more he loves you. Because he likes to bathe in it and eat it. And you get some awesome rewards from him. Oh, sorry. Are there any Legacy Dungeon equivalents like in this, like in Elden Ring? Yeah, the Crucibles. The Crucibles absolutely are what I would call the Legacy Dungeons. 100%. And then for anyone who really enjoyed the mission-based style of Nioh 2, well, Nioh 1 and 2, they have what's called Battle Scroll missions in this as well. And they work just like Nioh 1 and Nioh 2 did. So you've got the best of both. Lantern Skink. Yeah, Chichikos are so cute. It literally says they love being used as target practice. And then, yeah, when you shoot them down, they let you cuddle them as a reward. So cool. Nioh 2's level design was meh, to be honest. This looks a lot better. I don't know if he's still in chat, but one of the old writers for Eurogamer, Ed, he would agree with you. He was saying the exact same thing to me the other day. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate that. Very kind of you. It's a pleasure, honestly. It's truly a pleasure. And yeah, I look forward to seeing your name in the comments. I'll be keeping an eye out for you. That sounded so much more intimidating than I meant. See you later, Josh. Oh, the Kamataichi is so cool. Oh, I adore that boss. I tried playing Dark Arisen after a while and just couldn't get into it. So if they updated DD1 Dark Arisen with DD2 quality, I'd be down for it. Question for you from Tube Dom. Are there any legacy... Oh, sorry. Yes, I missed that twice and then finally managed to answer it the second time. The third time. Whatever. I answered it. I answered it eventually. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look into gauze to help this giant fucking hole in my mouth heal. Because it is getting really annoying. I didn't realise how much talking lots would affect it. I keep feeling my own mouth kind of get vacuumed into itself. It doesn't hurt, it's just a really annoying, like, feeling. Yeah, it is. Do all biomes have this Berserk Sacrifice skybox? Answering that would be a gigantic spoiler. Yeah, I can't say. I can't say. The answer's fucking awesome, but I can't say. Sorry. I've just made it even worse. I've just made this situation worse than just not answering you. What are we doing? Right, I gotta go there, and then I've finally done this area. I am mucking about a lot more than I thought I would. I thought I'd be so streamlined. Boom, 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 on it. Area, done, 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 done. And then finally get to show you some new cool stuff after the demo. And I've been on a proper go slow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what gave me that thought. It was a very silly thought. I'm going to copy and paste that. Thank you, Michigo. Righto. Thank you. Right, I really need to get better at figuring out how to get behind enemies in... Oh, okay, or just burst break. Because, yeah, basically, as I was saying before, so, let's see, one normal attack to his face, 66 damage. If I now manage to get behind him and do the same attack, 172. What's that as a multiplier? That's got to be 2.5 times multiplier, right? Or near enough. Roughly, yeah. Like, that's a huge... It's not even double. It's more than double. Just for hitting them from the back. And there are many ninja attacks that let you... 2.6! Maths! Yeah, and there are many ninja attacks that basically let you dodge or attack through the enemy and place you on the other side of them automatically. Oh, it's disgusting. It's filthy. Keanu, absolutely. If you there's no pressure to do this, but if you wanted to check out my early impressions video that came out yesterday, I literally make a comment in that saying exactly what the question you have just asked, how skeptical I was because of ninja style, specifically worrying that all of the weapons that they had now made ninja weapons would be lacking because you can no longer play them in low, medium, and high stance. And yes, admittedly, on the surface, they have less abilities, but they don't feel like it. They feel just as awesome. They do just as much damage. Because, like here, if I have a look at the Odachi in Samurai style, we've got all of the high stance attacks, we've got all of the mid stance attacks, all of the low stance attacks, and then we've got a mid-air attack as well. Whereas Ninja just has ground attacks, few mid-air. That's it. But they honestly feel just as fleshed out. And when you add backstabs and air attacks in there as well, yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. You know what they say, when the game gives you overpowered mechanics, that means they can go hog wild against you later on in the game. Oh, and they do. They do. What the fuck are all those before you beat that first asshole? Wait, sorry, Rabbit, what are you asking? Oh, were you saying, like, why? Yes, yes, okay. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, that's the main thing that makes him really tough, is that you have to fight him without any of your awesome mechanics. If you were to be able to go back and fight him once you've unlocked half of this stuff, he would melt. Blue-eyed, absolutely do. Are you planning on playing this demo then? Oh, all of the ninja pass-through moves. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the best advice I can give for that first guy. It's a shame because I started stream a bit earlier than usual, so you missed the start. Because I could have, I was basically talking people through how to beat him as I was doing it. And the best advice I can give you, firstly, is summon a co-op buddy. Even if it's that NPC. From where the shrine is, you've got a shrine, you've got a Yoki, and just behind him, you've got a blue grave where you can summon an NPC from to help you. And you can just have him aggro whilst you stand behind in ninja form, just wailing on him. But my best advice would be play very, 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 very passive and get used to the timing to do the burst counter when he does his red attack. And then when you manage to get him on about a third health, it unlocks your living weapon form. And the last third of his health, you just go living weapon and you just crush him. Would like to see some build videos as the level up system is confusing. It shall be done. Absolutely, I like the sound of that. Hey, Mr. Wobbles and Mr. Raven. Mr. Wobbles and Mr. Raven. Welcome in, my friends. How you both doing? Have you both had good weeks? Quite excited about this now. More souls like the better. Yes. Yes. I was literally just talking about this earlier as well. We have so many incredible souls likes coming out this year. The two, I think my top three. This absolutely at number one. And then it's a very close second and third between Phantom Blade Zero and, assuming it comes out this year, Lords of the Fallen 2. Doomcubus, we will hopefully see you again soon. Have a good day. Oh, he moved. No! My only weakness! When enemies move out of the way of my attacks. Ugh. Yeah, honestly. The Nioh games, without any kind of guidance, they are absolutely some of the most brutal Souls-likes. They do not mess about. Well, I am here to be your guide on your journey through Nioh 3, if that's something that is at all appealing to you. Don't forget there's a free demo out for it right now, and I'm going to be coming out with a couple of videos over the next few days as well to help you through it. There is stealth in this game, yes. Unlike Nioh 2, there's a proper stealth mechanic. Like Nioh 2, there was stealth, but not really. It was just walking slowly. Whereas now, you can crouch, and there is even, when I unlock titles, I could show you properly, there's even a way to increase how stealthy you are, and decrease the speed at which enemies detect you. There's long grass that you can hide in. Not around here. But yeah, there's long grass you can hide in. There's proper stealth mechanics. Really cool. But yeah, I think later this evening, I'm coming out with the beginner tips to help people through the demo. And then over the next couple of days, I'm coming out with parts 1 to 3 of my Deathless 100% walkthrough of the game. So I've already recorded parts 1 to 3. It is still Deathless so far. Part 4 I'm recording later this evening. And not only is that a Deathless challenge run, but it also doubles as a proper walkthrough. So, like, if you need more, if you want or need more tips than just my beginner tips video, then you can just stick my Deathless playthrough on, and you can be like, right, okay, how's Dom playing? How's he tackling this situation? What's he doing that I'm not? And hopefully you can just learn from the things that I'm doing and make the game a lot easier for yourself that way. I need a key pulse free option. Well, my friend, you need Ninja. Stamina management isn't as great with Ninja, but they don't have a key pulse and they don't need one. I'm gonna stop. You know what? That's something I don't do anywhere near enough. Is remembering that you can jump over enemies' attacks now. Hitbox. Oh my god, honestly, everyone. Hitbox detection in this game is chef's kiss. Like, to the pixel. There's some really cool things you can do with hitboxes. Yeah. Nioh 3 seemed easier than Nioh 2 to me. The start definitely is, because it's open world, so you can go and do more stuff and you can get more powerful. It gets pretty brutal later on. Not gonna lie. Probably just the way you're playing. Honestly, it's... Every Souls-like is so different from every other Souls-like. Like, putting them all in the same genre is doing them a disservice because they're so different from one another. Yeah, you cannot play Nioh like Elden Ring. That's a mistake I definitely made. It's a mistake I'm sure a lot of people made. I remember them saying Nioh 2 was the end of the series. So I don't remember this, but I was in a stream the other day where people in chat were saying the exact same thing. That they said that Nioh 2 was going to be the end of the series. How very dare they lie to us like this? Oh, damn it. I thought... Oh, nice one behind him. Oh, why wasn't that counting as backsteps, man? Here we go. I missed a chest in here. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does. It does. Especially, I mean, ninja forms, ninja styles, iframes are pretty generous. But probably still not as generous as other games. I know what you mean. Right. Okay, yeah. I've 100%ed Tenri River, apart from the few things that I physically can't do yet because I don't have the right spirit veins, the right guardian spirits. So Tokaido's supposed to be the next place that I do. After the 3 weird games? What are you considering the 3 weird games? Rise of the Ronin, I know that has mixed reviews, but there's a lot of people in this chat that I know that loved Rise of the Ronin. Wolong, I thought was amazing, personally. I loved Wolong as well. Hey, Zelian. How are you doing? But yeah, I must admit, they have done a lot of games, a lot of different titles in the interim, haven't they? Before going back to Nioh. Oh, nice. I got the stagger. Let's go. Good to hear. Yeah, very, very well, thank you. That was so clean. Oh my god. I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors fan too. Me too, man. Honestly, getting to work with Koei Tecmo and get early access for Dynasty Warriors Origins was another really awesome highlight of my career. That was so damn cool. Venus Vacation Prism Dead or Alive Extreme. What? What are any of these words? I must admit, I have heard of Dead or Alive, and I have heard that they also made... They took away the fighting and just made it a pure dating game. Yeah, we're doing the old multi-stream. Yes, sir. Origins was so good, wasn't it? I was really skeptical considering we just got to play as the one character. I was so worried. Ooh. But it worked really well. Blam. All right. Pause the game. I'm new here, planning to get this game since it reminds me of when I played Black Myth Wukong. I get that. Appreciate you giving us tips and breaking down the mechanics for new players like myself. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And thank you. Thank you for caring, for watching. Appreciate that. What's crazy, I would have never found out that you stream if you weren't live on YouTube that one time. Is that right? I didn't realize that. Yes, the latest DLC did drop. As I'm now allowed to reveal, as you now know, I had early access to this. Because I was like, oh shit, do I ask for early access to that? I really want to cover that as well, but for the channel, I knew Nioh 3 was going to be so much more important for me. I wanted the Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC for me, whereas I knew that Nioh 3 was what the channel needed. There is a pause button, yes. So literally you just open the menu and then press in L3. Boom, paused. I love it. This is another thing. This is another thing that Souls elitists get so mad at when you can pause it. Like, if you don't like it, don't use it. Oh my god. I don't like something. I can just not use it. No, I can't. I have to let everyone know that I hate it. No, you don't. No, you don't, actually. Some of us like having a pause. You used to watch your Elden Ring guides, and one time I saw you were live, so I joined. Well, that's awesome. I didn't realize that. That's so cool. I mean, I must have known that, and I've just forgotten that information over the years. Ugh. Some of us have adult responsibilities. Exactly. How dare you pause the game? This game is the real world. As an older gamer with that stupid thing called a family, having a true pause is required. It's, yeah. Right, don't aggro him, don't aggro him, don't aggro him, don't aggro him, don't aggro him. Nice. I wanted to try and deal with this dude first. Oh, get wrecked. And you. Yes. Good morning, Rizzy. Also, for anyone that missed, I actually, ever since our Code Vein 2 stream the other day, I've gotten really into the character creator. I've made 3 characters so far for this game, 2 female and now 1 male, and in my opinion, they all look so sick. I properly care about my characters now. Look. So cool. Thank you. Yeah, me too, Mist. The amount of times I had to die to a boss on purpose in Elden Ring because there is no pause. You're making the same face as him. Oh, Rabbit, that's awesome. Look a bit evil. That's what I was going for. I was going for like emo anime villain. Like a likable rogue. You succeed then. Yatta! How are you doing, Rizzy? I hope you've had a good week. Looks like a Yakuza character. You are not the first person to say that it looks like a Yakuza character. And that is a happy coincidence to me because I love the Yakuza franchise. Right, let's see if I can get the backstab here before he turns around. You fucker! No! Yeah, he's a pleb. He hasn't got the full back tat yet. Whoa! These guys. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Zellian. I really appreciate that. Doing okay. Okay is better than bad. But I'm sorry to hear you're only doing okay. I hope the weekend improves that, truly. Yeah, you can't get a full back tat in this. Well, no. Tell a lie. People who are better at the character creator than me probably can, but there isn't one as default. But I reckon people are able to manipulate it in such a way that you probably can. I'm still deathless so far. We're about an area and a half down, and I am still deathless. Talking of that, I really should heal up just in case. I don't want something silly to go wrong. A couple have been quite close. Much closer than in my offline playthrough. My skills just semi go out the window as soon as I go live. Right, yeah. Because of this, even though it was at the start of the week, this tooth extraction, my throat, all this talking is really getting to me, so I'm just going to take a rest for 2 minutes. Yes. Well, you know what doesn't help? I forgot to... I was supposed to top up on my meds just before I started stream, and I didn't. Did you say a minute and a half deathless? Oh, wait, that was me. The demo is confirming everything I wanted from this game. Samurai is classic Nioh and still slaps. Ninja mode is fresh and surprisingly way more fun than I thought it would be. Having a blast. Scraggly, you've literally taken the words out of my mouth there. Absolutely adore that. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I was skeptical by Ninja, and I've been completely won over. Can you just do a Ninja playthrough without it being a challenge run? Absolutely. I mean, by its very nature, it would be somewhat of a challenge run because it would be a bit more difficult. But yeah, absolutely. You could easily beat the game just using one style. Whether that be Ninja or whether that be Samurai. It would be tougher, but it would be perfectly doable. Oh, it missed. Oh, I only half missed. Not bad. What you could do is you could go into settings and you could change. There is an option, basically there's an option that splits them. I can't remember where it is now, but there's an option that makes it so that pressing the button does a burst break and holding it does a style switch. So you'd toggle that option so that you were just burst breaking. But my advice to anyone that thinks, oh, that's quite cool. No, it's not. It's a very bad option. Later on in the game, you get a bunch of skills that synergize with doing a style switch burst break. So if you separate them commands, them skills no longer work. So yeah, literally the only reason you would do that is if you were doing a single style challenge run. Rizzy, honestly, when I was playing the early access for Night Rain, and I came upon that Everjail where you have a boss in the forest right next to it, I thought, oh, that's got to be a bug. Like, why is there a boss so close to this Everjail? That's got to be a bug. They're going to patch this by the time the game comes out. And then they didn't. I was like, okay, well, this seems a bit bullshit. The fact that it's still in the game now, and then, like you say, and then more got showed up as well. That is awful. That is awful. I'm really annoyed I can't find that setting now. I really want to find it. Oh, there, it's under controls. Style, shift, and burst break separation. So now when I press it, it just does a burst break. Whereas if I hold it, style shift. And you don't want to use that. Let's go. You do. Yep, you have one outfit for samurai and one outfit for ninja. And they are both transmoggable as well. They are both transmographovagiable. It is. Right. Do I have time to quickly pop a few of these? Right. Big boy versus big boy. Let's see who's bigger then, shall we? Oh, yeah. So cool. So you can eventually wear an illusionary shirt? Yes. Hey, Control. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. So yeah, the main thing you want to be doing in each of the different timelines, or whatever they call them, is searching the world for these lesser crucibles, destroying the spikes, which then power up the abilities of your guardian spirit, and then you can use that power to go and take on the crucible, which is, when that goes away, this big thing here. The Gander, welcome. Thank you for following. Thank you. If I have missed any new follows that we've had today on either Twitch or YouTube, thank you so much. You're awesome. Does the demo progress carry over if you buy the game? It does. It does. Very cool that they've done that. Ah, right. New skills. What have we got? Well, for now, I can just equip them all. That's the first time I've rested for ages. Oh my god, I've got so many unspent levels. Jesus. I should probably have a look at upgrading my... Yeah, the one thing I will never take. I don't need any more of them. I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, the Crucible Cudgel. Imbue lightning. Adds the lightning effect to your attacks. Oh my god, yes. Melee damage for just crucibles? Yeah, so basically, the you have loads of different ways to increase your stats for various situations, and the Jizo statues, the Jizo blessings, are specifically Crucible related. So these are the statues that are going to help you perform better in Crucibles, whereas pretty much everything else in the game is universal. I don't have Nioh, but this is making me want to play Wolong. I do have Nioh, and this is still making me want to play Wolong. Obviously, because it's another Team Ninja game, you know it's going to feel good. You know it's going to play good. It's just, yeah, it's good. See, I want to keep the Crimson General's Nagamaki equipped because it's going to help me fill out these set bonuses, and they're very, very powerful early on in the game. But also, I've severely out-leveled that weapon, and equipping this is going to be far more beneficial for me. Yeah. Okay, we'll stay with this. Oh, I'm 0.05 away from an efficient equip load. Wait, hang on. Do I have... Yes, there you go. Hey, Death Quoker. Yes, you can. Thank you, Rabbit. Yeah, absolutely. You can play it now. It is free, and all of your progress will transfer to the main game, should you wish to buy it. Cool, I like that. Right, now we will just... Ooh. I do love the Tomfer. It's on PlayStation as well. Yes. Hey, Death. How are you doing today? Hope you had a good week. Nothing to lose if you've got nothing else you're doing. Does the armor matter as much, or is it best to be lighter? That is a very, very good question. I do break this down in my beginner guide that's coming out later today, but let me give you a very quick rundown. Basically, you want this number up here to be either blue or green, and you want this number up here, down here, to also be green. If your equip load is below 70, you're absolutely fast enough. Absolutely fast enough. And then your toughness is how easily you can be staggered during certain attacks. So the short answer is armor really matters. Like, defense really matters in this game. But so does being over encumbered. So you really need to get that sweet spot. You really need to get that balance right. Not getting home till Saturday. Oh, that sucks to hear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're not in to be able to play the demo in all its glory. But only one day left though. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So defense is how much damage you take from enemies. Toughness is how susceptible you are to being staggered yourself. And then obviously equip weight, not only does it affect your actual speed, but it severely affects your ki recovery, your stamina recovery. Yeah, the mechanics are so deep. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but you're very kind. Thank you. There's always more to discover. Absolutely. Honestly, oh, Rabid, there is a lot of platforming in this game. During these two Deathless runs that I'm attempting, both both the live stream one and the like Let's Play style one, I'm confident that falling is what's going to end my run. Time to make coffee. Oh, you know what? I need a coffee. I've been putting off a bathroom break for quite some time now, but I am at bursting point, so I think I'm actually gonna stick the kettle on while I nip to the bathroom, make myself a coffee, and be back in 5. As it should be. Yep. Yeah, tell you what, I think that's a fantastic idea, my friends. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go and make myself a coffee and use the restroom, and I will be back very shortly. Yes. Hold that thought. BRB. Right then. I can't do cold brew, but like that sounds pretty damn good. Okay, now that I have equipped the axe, we're going to go back into acquire skills, reset everything, just grab high, deflect. Oh, that requires me to spend everything, doesn't it? Oh, I start with heaven and earth as default. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Sir Wobbles. You too. I'm also going to grab kunai and the gunpowder bomb. And then we're going to switch out... Let's switch out shuriken for gunpowder bomb. Yeah, okay, cool. I want to keep things nice and entertaining. I might just run straight to the boss. Just show you. Just see if I can zero death the main boss of the area. Okay, yeah, with this weapon I absolutely can. Just preemptively end it. So I've been testing each part. Like, before I do my Deathless recording, I go through that area normally first with a different character just to see if it is possible Deathless. And I deliberately go through with more restrictions than I would put on myself for the actual run, just to make sure that I'm confident. And I literally, the first time I ran to the Crucible and did the main boss was at base level, like level 4 or 5 or whatever the level is you are when you finish the tutorial. Ran straight there. Boom. First try. So I'm confident that I could just sprint there right now and absolutely destroy him. We look awesome. This is very cool. I think I'm going to do it. Let's head to the main boss. See what happens. I wish I had the patience to make coffee like that. I just don't. Correct. Oh, that was a good amount of damage that was. What a start to the fight. And that is how to easily take out them things that were giving me trouble earlier. Damn. That was tasty. The lack of drop-off. Oh, do you account for the drop-off and then it doesn't happen, so it just goes soaring above their heads? You've had your first crash. Oh, no. See, I've got this weird thing where every time I close the game down, I get a fatal error and I have to do verify integrity of game files, but I haven't had a single crash. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, hopefully. I've got 200 hours in it at this point, and it's been smooth as anything. That is a lot of humans now. Damn. Did Dom just jinx today? Maybe. Watch and find out. Let's do it. Actually, I did have a driver update literally like yesterday. And I think I did have not a game crash. The game itself didn't crash, but when I was doing some editing later on in the evening, I had a PC crash, and then it turns out it was because I had a driver update. Honestly, the second a driver update is needed, specifically like your NVIDIA graphics drivers, the second a new driver comes out, suddenly your whole entire PC is like, no, I can't function anymore, I'm gonna fucking die, until you update it. So you've been fine this whole time. Why now? Like, as part of the update, do they push out that the update that you're on is now just going to kill your PC until you update it? Makes no sense to me. I won't update drivers until I crash. I'm kind of the same. Oh. Blam. Bro, you're 6% out, ain't me, yeah? So, shit's working. I promise I'm not getting bored of you, chat. Just the medication that I'm on after getting the my tooth extracted. I've just been because I got it done Monday morning. So I've just had an entire week of being exhausted. Getting all the work done that I needed to get done for the release of the Nioh 3 demo was a struggle. Just about where I need to be. Wish I was further ahead, but I'm fucked. Thank you, Rizzy. Just drink from the pot, Rizzy. Go pro. So yeah, my friends, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, this is the Crucible. So a few things happen in the Crucible. Your living weapon recharges a shitload quicker, so you can become badass more often. However, your enemies do more damage, and every time you get hit, they reduce your maximum life, and you have to hit them back to regain it. So it's a proper hardcore area, and there's a few crucibles in each zone, so you'll be needing to get used to these, because they're like legacy dungeons from Elden Ring. Yeah. Dom's second biggest weakness, which is tied to his biggest weakness, platforming. Yeah, there's a decent amount of platforming in these crucibles as well. It will be all too easy for me to accidentally fall into the lava. Success! Hey, Ben, it's lovely to have you here. How's it going? How are you doing? You're too kind. I don't know about dominating. I'm managing. I say that. I've got to the first main. I've got to the Crucible, and I haven't died once yet. I'm currently on a successful Deathless run. Ilithian, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. And can a mod please do a shout out for Biggest Bennis? For anyone that doesn't know Ben, he is a wonderful streamer and the partner of Ed from Eurogamer, who I went and did my Elden Ring events with. Both incredible people. You should go and follow them. Last seen playing Fable Anniversary. I missed that stream. What? How was that? I think the last stream of yours I was in was the was your Friday podcast, actually. I got a tooth extracted on Monday, and I've literally just been feeling sorry for myself ever since. Absolutely, really good balance between the two. Oh, honestly, Ben, I genuinely think that Nioh 3 is going to be the best entry level to this series for everyone. It's got such great, what's the word? Like, I literally said it earlier. What did I say earlier, everyone? Like, stuff to help you. No. Well, it's that as well. But I'm thinking of helpful mechanics to help people get into the... Yeah, like onboarding. Yes. Yeah, Ben, literally. That. Accessibility is exactly the word I used. Thank you. It's very accessible. Yeah, oh my god, I wish that would stop happening. I'm so sorry, everyone. For some reason, all of my like hourly alerts decide to come up at the exact same second. I've left myself a note to fix that when the stream ends. Yeah, accessible. Thank you, Kiana. Yes. But Ben, yeah, I also was private, but luckily I got an NHS referral. So I literally only had to pay the referral fee that was like 20 quid. And that was it. So yeah, the extra care you get from going private, that was really good. But yeah, it has not stopped the pain. I've been on lots and lots of cocodamol to stop the pain and help me semi sleep through the night. But I was just saying to everyone just before you turned up that obviously I got early access to Nioh 3, and as it's my job, I was desperately trying to get as much content ready as physically possible, whilst being in tremendous amounts of pain and having no energy. It sucked this last week. It's Nioh's a proper trial by fire into the Souls-like genre. Why did that not work? Okay, let's try that again. Do it again. Do the spins. Do the spinny spins. Ow. That's not the spinny spins. Bam! There you go. Sorry, that was very loud. I got all excited. Shin the Ninja Penguin. That is a very fitting name. We are enjoying our ninjas today. Welcome in, Shin. Thank you. If anyone is chilling out watching either the YouTube live stream or the Twitch live stream and you haven't followed yet, please do so if you're enjoying the content. Helps out greatly. It's free to do. And for anyone that has, like you, Shin, thank you so much. Ben, absolutely. Elden Ring was the first Soulsy game that I finished, though. One day I'll play the DLC. Elden Ring is such a fantastic... Oh, most large, thank you. Elden Ring's such a fantastic entry into games like this, because it's one of them games where it's as hard as you want it to be. Like, if you want to allow yourself to use summons and spirit ashes and spells, and, like, you can make the game not easy, like... If you beat it, you are very good. It's still a challenging game, but it's one of the more accessible Souls-likes, and you can make it easier. And then once you have the confidence that, like, right, I've beaten Elden Ring, I can beat a Souls-like, that's when you then branch out and you start to play stuff like Nioh, and you're like, I'm terrible. Oh. until you get really good at it. I don't want to... It feels really cocky and up my own arse saying this, but like until you get good at it like me, and then you can crush your way through 90% of it and feel absolutely incredible while doing so. Oh, what happened then? Something exploded. I'm not using this stuff. I really should be. Oh, the loot goblin. It absolutely appeals to the loot goblin in me. I feel that greatly. Yeah, I'm having to focus a bit more than usual because Crucibles are quite intense, so if I've missed any messages or follows, my apologies. Even if you aren't enjoying the content, but like watching Dom die to gravity, you should subscribe and like anyway. I have the first 2 Nioh games, but have not got around to playing them. That's surprising, Shin. Well, honestly, you don't need to. You can just jump straight into Nioh 3. It does a really good... If you're someone who cares about the lore, it does a really good job of explaining the lore to you. And if you're someone who just cares about gameplay, this is the best iteration. Nioh 1 felt amazing until Nioh 2 came out. And then Nioh 2 felt amazing until Nioh 3 came out. And I love that this is the case. It's like Souls, Ninja Go... Diablo. The Diablo loot system is a great comparison, yes. A gradual progression, yeah, absolutely. You can make most of the game easy, just binky bonk. I'm assuming you mean Elden Ring, and yeah, absolutely. Hey Ubisoft, pay attention. I have no problem working for an hour to make it a little less difficult. Yeah, exactly. The demo is out, yes. I am technically playing the full game, but I'm still in the demo section of the full game because I'm allowed to show off a little. I'm not allowed to show off the whole game yet, still under embargo, but I can show off what they have classed as the early content, which is the whole of this map. So, as far as I'm aware, with the demo, you can beat the Crucible, and then you can do a little bit more, and then I can do a little bit more again. So, if I pick up the pace a bit for the next 2 hours of stream, you're going to get to see some new stuff that you might not have seen yet, even if you have beaten the demo. We got another new sub. Thank you so much, Black Emir. Emir? Y-M-E-R. Emir. Something like that, isn't it? I think that's a decent attempt at the pronunciation of that word. Emir. A beginner getting through and beating these games is much more impressive than an expert wrecking the game. 100%. 100%. Very kind of them sending you the full game. It was. Yeah, I've got a really good relationship with Koei Tecmo. I've done a few pre-releases with them now, actually. Wolong. I think Wolong was the first pre-release I did with them. That was amazing. And then I had success with that. They enjoyed what I did for them with that. So I then did Dynasty Warriors Origins as well. And now Nioh 3. Yeah, I must admit, calling God of War or Vampire a Souls-like is stretching it. It's funny, we probably have this conversation on stream at least, I'd say maybe once a week, with how much the term Souls-like is now getting stretched. Yeah, or two at most, yeah. I wonder if this game will be as big as the other two. They seemed huge. I'm assuming you mean in size of content, not in regards to popularity. Because if we are talking about popularity, Nioh 1 and 2 were surprisingly tiny games. They deserved to be much bigger successes than they were. But yeah, in regards to content and length, yeah, Nioh 2 was enormous, especially when you consider the 3 DLCs. And I'd say the base game of Nioh 3 is bigger than the base game of Nioh 2. So I'm assuming that the DLC will follow suit. Yeah, I'm really, really, really hoping that Nioh 3 is going to bring this franchise out of being cult and appeal more to like the Elden Ring audience, especially because of the semi-open worldness of it as well. That just makes it more accessible and more freeing. Because like with it being semi-open world, if you get stuck at a roadblock, just go and do something else. Just go and do something else for a bit. Just go and level up, get a bit more powerful, explore a different area, and then come back to whatever was punishing you before, wreck it, and then you can feel awesome about yourself for doing so. It depends on how many people the first boss fucks off. Actually, you make a very good point. Maybe I do a quick early guide specifically on how to deal with the first boss so that people don't get put off the game and people come back and play more. You know what, actually, Ben, because we've been comparing how open world it is to a few different games today. I think Monster Hunter is probably the best comparison so far. Yeah. Oh, wrong attack. Wait, that did damage? You're made of fire. How did a firebomb hurt you? I'll take it. Nioh fumbled the bag with the development of Nioh 1. It was supposed to be a PS3 title. Was it not? What was it then? PS4? It stunned him with your audacity. It was psychic damage. It could have been before FromSoft. Could you imagine that? If everything nowadays was called a Nioh-like instead of a Souls-like. Oh, get away from me. Actually, no, this is fine. If I bunch them up, I can then go... I just love that attack. I will never get bored of doing that. Death Quoker. I was going to try and do it, but I'm terrible at that accent. I would butcher it. But I adore that meme. Finally finished my coffee with all these distractions. Yeah, you know what? I'm properly fumbling around here. Oh, here you go. Okay, I'm finally nearly there. Oh, I aggroed you? Okay. Well, I guess we deal with you first, and then we go to the Ipondatara. How did that miss him? Shut up. Shut up and don't lie to me. Okay, good. He's on fire. Come at me. Oh, lordy, he do be coming. Oh, not really. That's crazy. Omega Force. I can picture their logo. What have I been playing recently that Omega Force made? That's definitely familiar. It is Dynasty Warriors. Okay, right, yeah. Oh, get wrecked. Okay, that was so good. Oh, no soul core. Gideon Enjoyer. Right, you've got to die just for being called that. It's on. Bye. I think they did more than just 4, didn't they? Get wrecked, Gideon Enjoyer. That's what you get for enjoying Gideon. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have my Tonfa. Is there any new weapon? There are 4 new weapons. It may not sound like it. You might think, isn't that just a reskin of an old one? You've got the Ninja Sword, the Dual Ninja Swords, the Cestus, and the Talons. And Ninja Sword has a completely different moveset to the sword. Dual Ninja Sword has a completely different moveset to the dual swords. And the Cestus and the Talons are 2 variations of fists. So you've got 2 brand new weapons and 2 semi-new weapons. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. I do have it now, but I'm only allowed to play a small section. So, say, like, for sake of argument, the game's this big, the demo's this big, and I'm allowed to play this much. So I'm allowed to play a little bit more than the demo, but not loads. Yes, effectively the first full area. Blam! But yes, the demo is also out. The demo is free. The demo's progress transfers to the main game, and it doesn't even require you to pre-order. Now I'm curious about the new weapons. Do I have one to show you? Do I have one to show you? My favourite is the Ninja Sword. If I have a high-level Ninja Sword... Oh, I have a Crucible. I have a Crucible Ninja Dual Sword. So... Thing is, I'm about to go to a mini-boss. That will be quite risky. Right. Ninja Sword. So you hold it backhanded, and like the moveset, it goes fucking wild. And that is without me even having a single... Okay, tell a lie. I have Kick Slash and I have Hollow Stab. But they're literally the only 2 additional moves I have. There's so many unlearned things. This is just its base kit moveset. And it's already pretty darn stylish. Right, and if I hit him from the back, that's going to do bonus damage. Hey Chalk, yes, I have, on my main playthrough, I actually have every Crucible skill for every weapon. But most of them I won't be allowed to talk about yet. Oh! And then just for good luck. Nice. Shadow Hacksaw? Why would you die to him? Talking of Crucible skills, now that he's dead... Right. Equipping a weapon with the Crucible art that has not been learned. The following command will be set for it and while this weapon is equipped. Forward and triangle in midair. So let me try this out. Oh! Divine Flight. I wonder, does that go harder when I'm actually locked onto an enemy? Oh, okay, that's cool. It leaps me back up in the air again so I can do a follow-up. Let's try this properly then. Oh! I unfortunately missed him with the plunging, but that's cool. He's dead. Wasn't he a mini-boss? Maybe I was overselling him with mini-boss. More of an elite enemy. No health bar, so technically not a boss in any regard. But yeah, them dudes, them weird giant monks with the long necks, they're certainly not easy. They're definitely one step above enemy, but maybe saying mini-boss was giving him too much credit. Running doesn't take key. Why do I... I don't know what they are. I think they're just like fluffy balls. Yeah, I don't know why. That's because of my ascetic robes. But I was hoping the description might tell me, but no. They're poofs, but it's funnier to think of them as meat buns. Right. You. Oh! Water, fire, wind, electricity. Are they the only four? Because the Guardian Spirit I've got equipped at the moment is wind. Nice, there we go. Yeah, I think they're the only four. I might be missing one. Yeah, and the debuff that wind attacks apply is really cool as well. So once you fully stack whatever the debuff is called, they then take additional key damage from every source. So if you go for a wind build, you are staggering enemies so quick. How do you use burst countering yokai ability if we aren't half yokai? Magic? I don't know how to answer that. Well, because of our Guardian Spirit. Because of our Guardian Spirit, yeah. So it's the Guardian Spirit you use to assign your... Wait, no. Soul calls are separate now. I can't answer that. Magic. Magic. You are now on my second monitor where good streamers belong. Thank you, Rizzy. Look him in the eye and tell me he's not part yokai. Precisely. Precisely. Right, there's another Ipondatara here. Am I ready for him? What do I want to use? This should be fine. Yeah, that immediately took him out of that attack. Oh, shit. That was silly. And I'm out of stamina. No! Woo! Okay, that was scary. Do a burst attack. Fuck, man. There you go. I really didn't want to have to waste my spirit gauge. Oh, enables you to perform a key pulse by dodging. Yes. That damage is insane. It's awesome. Right, we are getting very close to the boss now. I've skipped a bunch of stuff. Fangs are an option in the character creator. Are they really? How did I miss that? Nice. Oh, that's going to be so good against flying enemies. Right, now this dude sometimes can be quite scary. If you don't manage to lock him down quick... Oh, it's under teeth. Yeah, if you don't manage to lock him down quick, this guy can be a right fucker. Let's see. Damn it. And that missed. Of course it did. Okay, good. Yes, he's out of stamina. I just need him to not move anywhere now. Whoo! Good dodge. Not as good of a dodge. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Yeah. Hey, I got a rifle. Well, that's one way to do it. Can I say how long I've had the game for? That's a good question. That's not one I'd thought to ask. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm allowed to. I can say I've got about 200 hours in it. But I can also say, as it's my full-time job, and as I have nothing else to do, that I play it a lot. And I also leave it running in the background whilst I'm doing other stuff like research. Nearly there. That's a good question, Rabbit. I actually don't know. I'm only seeing names of people who also had review copies, so I'm going to assume not. Hey, Say, thank you so much. I was considering loading up the demo because I think, like, I want to complete the demo at least once, right? Because otherwise I'm going to miss out on this free stuff that you get. So I actually was considering downloading the demo separately and going through that anyway. Whoa. What are you? Calm down. Now that I have no idea about. You might be able to find out via Google for us. I'm sure that information must have been released. Because it's something I've been wondering as well. Yeah, Rizzy, absolutely, absolutely. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the demo and do the demo as well. Google says no crossplay. Oh, man. Why do they always do that? Not Team Ninja, just like flipping everyone. Okay, how do I get there to open that box? Oh, drop down from above. Ah, can't be asked. Or can I? Burn in the fire! Oh no, your soul core's in the fire. That was risky. I really wanted the soul core. Just want to let you guys know I'm still playing the Horse Girl game. How is that? Umamase? Umamase something derby? Like, what's the gameplay? Like, how do you win? What do you control? Okay. I'm at the first boss. Can we win? Can we beat the first boss? I am going to summon this here. The rules that I stick to is I can summon NPCs, but I can't summon players. So, like, even though it's controlled by an NPC, this is still a player. Whereas this dude is actually there for lore reasons. Let's go. Umamasume. Umamasume? Just remember the... I think your mum. This boss is the PTSD of many alpha demo Nioh 3 players. Absolutely, Cosmic. Yeah. I never beat him. I never beat him in the alpha. I found him absolutely brutal. And then when I came back to it after having a few hundred hours with Nioh 2, I was like, okay, no, I get it now. This makes sense now. This is cool. This is cool. Though I did forget to equip any items. So this is going to be interesting. I haven't... Oh, I didn't equip my Omnio Magic or anything. Okay, this is really silly. Damn it. I'm really annoyed at myself that I forgot to equip my soul cores and my magic. I could have been doing so much better than this. Oh my god, I still might have it. I still might have it even without my soul cores and my magic. Come on. Heal, please. Heal. Living weapon. Boom. Let's go. I forgot to equip half of my build. And, still did it. Why not? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Damn, GG's. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was awesome. Blam. Okay, coffee time before I forget about it again. Came back to say I have to leave, unfortunately. We'll see you later. No worries, Zillion. Have a good day. See you later. Now, to finally, why not? Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, we learned Gale Sprint. Gale Sprint's really cool. Do you get Gale Sprint in the demo? I'm assuming you do, because you're allowed to go further than this, right? So basically now, I can go so fast. 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 Most likely it was just going in better prepared in the alpha. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you could level up and get better gear first, but I explicitly remember in the alpha I did very little and just beelined it to the boss. And I was very out of practice. I had done no Nioh 2 for years. So, what I wanted to do... Let's go and find a shrine. This is going to be my next challenge run. One-handed playthrough. Trying to do everything with just one hand. That's got to be the one. That's the run. So, manage soul cores. Now, what are the ones I really want? Oh, see, I don't even have the Sudama soul core. The Sudama's the best one early game, in my opinion, because that gives you 8 castings of the Thunderstorm. Water Familiar is pretty fun. Victor, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription, for the gift. Thank you. I'm assuming that was to get your Kodama badge, but nonetheless, you're supporting the channel, and that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. I see now. Victoria. The name appears really small on me because my my event box is just messed up. So alerts, I'm like, what does that say? And I just saw Vic and just made up the rest of my head. Victoria, thank you so much. Really kind of you. Can you equip 2 melee weapons in Samurai? Not at the same time, but you can switch between 2, yes. You can't at the start of the game, but you unlock that mechanic a few hours in. Right, I think Power Talisman is the other one I want. So, Water Familiars, Power Talisman, and then who do I want to summon? Who would everyone like to see? Which yokai would you like to see me summon to fight for me? The Jailer only, the Crucible Wasp, the Gaki, or the Skeleton Warrior? Oh, I just realised. You can't pick, because what I always forget is that, as you can see here, you have to beat the Crucible Wraith variant before you can summon it. So the Jailer is the only one I could summon even if I wanted to. So, there we go. Done. I had to look up the badge because I couldn't tell what it was. You know what? I was really hoping for the skeleton as well. Because if you have a look, let me go back to it and you can see the preview just above me, as long as I'm not in the way of it. I still haven't used the Skeleton Warrior yet, and he's powerful. Look how many shots they get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 flaming arrows. And you can do that 4 times. So what's that? 32 flaming arrows you get for that. Whereas, for instance, if you pick Jakotsu Baba, it just bit of ice, bit of fire, done. You can do that twice. I appreciate each attack is gonna massively vary in damage. Like, these attacks are gonna be a lot stronger than the Skeleton Archer's flaming arrows. But the really good thing about the flaming arrows is they are going to interrupt some enemies' attacks. They're going to stagger certain enemies. And look how long that lasts for. They're going to keep enemies staggered for such a long time. Just like boom, 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 boom. Like, that gives you a lot of breathing room in fights. And you can cast that 4 times. So, yeah, I can't wait to unlock the Skeleton Warrior Soul Core. That's going to be a really powerful one, I reckon. I don't know, this was hours ago now, so I don't know if they're still here, but someone asked about one of the Guardian Spirits you could have in Nioh 2 was effectively a Sharknado, and I said the water variant of Kusanagi is probably the most similar you're going to get to that in this one, at least in the early game, from the ones that I'm allowed to talk about. There is a Mimic tier core, yes. That would be the Mujina, which will, transform into the form of his enemies. I don't know, okay, to be fair to you, I don't know if that's exactly how it works in this one, because I haven't used it, but that's what Mujina do in Nioh 2. That's what they do in Nioh 2, so I'm guessing that they work the same in Nioh 3. Also, RRPJ, welcome in. Thank you for following. Thank you. Now, let us continue. So, anyone here who's played the demo that came out yesterday, does it let you get this far after beating the boss? Like, how far can you get through? Can you do all this? What's happening? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, bye.
わしら聖ある者の居場所ではなさそうじゃ。人の思いや未練がたどり着くうつし世の狭間のごときバカ者。見
At least he's not Naruto running. It's so funny you say that. So we just unlocked an ability called Gale Sprint, which allows you to sprint really fast as long as you're not in combat. And when Gale Sprint kicks in, you Naruto run. You literally do. I'll show you it in a minute. Yeah. It was so ironic that you said that. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, man. Okay. So now, well, firstly, I can show you the Naruto run. It's hilarious. Oh, it doesn't let me do it inside. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Let me just mash past some dialogue first. Whoa, okay then. That was an awesome bit of lore that I listened to. Whoa, so much lore. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, I will now Naruto run towards the Scampus. There we go. Yeah, boy. Is allergic to lore and cutscenes. Never change. It has to be a very specific game for me to be interested in the lore. From what I'm seeing, the demo lets you go up until the Sonic Cat. Basically up to here. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Thank you, Michigo. I'm more like I'm not I am a bit allergic to lore, aren't I? Yeah, let's not lie. I'm not that allergic to Nioh lore. I'm just allergic to Nioh lore on stream because I'm scared people are going to get bored if we're just sat here in silence. So I'm just thinking what to do next, what to show you, because there's a lot. There's a lot we could do. There's a lot I could show. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Did that honestly just say that Moxie died to these enemies? good. Yeah, I've got to play the demo to see how much more it lets you do after that boss. Because people were saying that it let you do some stuff. Thank you, Indian Keanu. You too. Have a good day. See you again soon, hopefully. How open does the open world feel? In my opinion, it really hits that sweet spot of giving you lots of freedom without feeling like you are just unnecessarily running for miles and miles. Like every few hundred meters, no less than that, honestly, every few meters, there's something important. It's large. It is large. And all of it feels necessary. Yeah, I really do feel like it hits that sweet spot. Oh, Rizzy. I wish you all the luck in the world. Right, head to the ferry. Shall I mess you guys up? I want to show everyone my new Guardian Spirit skill. Oh, I fucking missed! That's devastating. Yes, RRPJ, correct. This is a new demo, which has more to it than the demo a few months ago did. Yes. Yeah, I mean, technically I'm playing even more than that, but there is a new demo with new stuff that you can play right now. Enjoy, my friend. Yeah, honestly, there's no point using any Guardian skill at this stage in the game, apart from Guhin. Guhin is just so powerful. Oh, I unlock titles. I unlock titles. This is another incredible feature. You'll already know what I'm about to say if you watched my early impressions video yesterday. But basically, how Prestige worked in Nioh 2 was you had, say, 15 different titles you could choose from, but you could only pick from 4 at a time. So you'd unlock this title, and now that title's kind of like buried behind a list of other titles that it would pull from, and you had to like pump points into enough before the one that you really cared about would finally show up in that list of 4 again. So you had to cycle them through until you got to the titles that you really cared about improving. Now, you can literally just pump every single point into the one title that you care about, if you want to, which is fucking brilliant. Absolutely, yeah. This is going to be incredible for speedrunners who need to really min-max their time. They'll figure out like the exact amount of title points they need to get the exact specific line they need to the correct level that they need just to perfectly kill that boss in 7 hits instead of 8 or some crazy shit like that. No, they're all passive. They're all on at all times. Yeah, you made me think for a second then, because I thought, actually, is that something like, do you have to equip the one that you want? But no, there's no way to toggle them on or off. So I'm nearly 100% sure, unless I'm missing something glaringly obvious, that they are all just on at all times. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing to suggest otherwise. But that's a very good point. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh. Battle Scroll. Awakening. That's what I want. Let's go do this. Hopefully I don't die. Dying to one of the training missions would really suck. Because I'd still count that as a death. Oh, God, that was a good deflect. Oh, that was a total accident. Oh, that has just won me the challenge. Oh, that deflect. Oh, that felt nice. That was a complete fluke as well. I was just powering up an attack and just happened to deflect at the same time. Oh, that was tasty. That was very nice. So, the reason I went and did that is because we now have unlocked a skill called Awakening. And Awakening means that I cast on Nioh magic faster. So if I go to skill management, I will turn off this one to equip this one and this one. I now really wish I had a Sudama Soul Core. I'll get one soon. Such luck. That was just awesome. Bonk. Exactly. He says, look at my head. My head is enormous. Oh, yeah. I didn't do this mission yet. Who aggroed? Shut up. Go away. Come on then. Baby game for babies. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully that's a one shot. Oh yes, there goes his head. Bye head. Oh yeah, let's finally summon a yokai to attack for me. That was a decent amount of damage, that was. Yatta! Okie dokie. Have fun, speak soon. I'll try. It's going well so far. We beat the first main boss, and the next quite a lot of time is just running around exploring. So I should be fine. Yeah, doing a challenge like this where I'm trying not to die, I really should be checking and upgrading my equipment like every single time I get something new. But ain't nobody got time for that. Oh yeah, for anyone that hasn't played the demo yet and hasn't seen this yet, so obviously we had Gakis in Nioh 1 and 2. And then if a Gaki chomps on you or eats another Gaki, they morph into like a big Gaki. Well, now, introducing the Gaki Chief. A look at this dude. A look at this dude. Wait till he stands up. Yukazi with the brand new sub. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. Welcome into the round table. So big. And he's dead. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is the longest days of waiting for me. Oh, Mr. Potato Head, I'm so sorry to hear that. Have you got the demo? Are you playing the demo? Hopefully that'll help time pass at least a little bit quicker. What do you think about the difficulty? Harder or the same as Nioh 1 and 2? I'm not really supposed to comment on the game as a whole yet, but I'm sure they won't mind me saying this. Early game, easier. Late game, harder. It's like, it's got a really good curve to it. So it teases beginners in, oh look, this is the easiest Nioh yet. Ah, fuck you, we lied. So it's got something for everyone. Scampus. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, that's the only thing about having a demo, isn't it? That's the only thing about having a demo, is it just makes you want more. It just teases you for more. Right. Little areas like this are genuinely the bits I'm the most terrified about when doing a no-death run. I'm far more likely to die by accidentally falling into the water than fighting a boss. So, oh, this is the perfect time to get out our new Kodama emotes. Anyone on Twitch who is subbed and has access to my emotes, if you could please put some Kodama praise in the chat for me, that I don't fall into the water. Okay. Oh, I love them so much. Hey Alex, I don't get it. What happened to Joe Rogan? I am confusion. We did it! I live to see another day. Wait, what? How do I... What? You're cheating now. Here we are. Yes! Yes! I got his soul core. This is huge. This is huge. We just got one of the most powerful yokai abilities in the game. Now I just need to go and find a shrine. Oh! Oh, it lagged out then. Are we still good? Are we alive? Drop frames? Oh, maybe drop frames. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. There we are. Right, manage soul cores. Change out the jailer for the Scampus. Looks fine. Cool. Thank you, Rizzy. Oh, we've got a Crucible here. Scampus, go! Go, Scampus, go, go, go! They do so much work! Yeah, boy! Go again! More! More! Go! Ah, you can't do anything! Me and my pussies are gonna fuck you up. That's a sentence and a half, isn't it? Get wrecked! Right, get rid of this stupid bumblebee first. Scampus. Give him one of these. Oh. Oh, the game just became 10 times easier. Oh, new special effects for Kusanagi. I need to remember to check what exactly. Whoa, search for the hot spring where trouble brews. Is there trouble brewing? Does anyone know what that's a voice line from? Need another round? Is there trouble brewing? How did that not... Bam. It's the Pandaren from Warcraft. Originally Warcraft 3, but more commonly known from World of Warcraft. Oh! I got it. Oh, he actually... Oh, that's evil. He takes away your living weapon gauge. Correct. Whoa! Just aggro everything, why don't I? This isn't going very well at all. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that's fair enough. Naked time. Wait, how did this guy die? Oh, cut. I thought it was going to say that he drowned in a hot spring. Getting these items is very risky on a no-death run. Like, what? Oh, I missed some special chests there.
一応撫でてやれ。おい。行っちまった。
I played a decent amount of Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, there was a period when I was a lot younger where I was always trying to find the same level of fun that I got from WoW in any other MMO. And I remember playing so many different MMOs trying to find the one that I like really, really enjoyed. Hey Llama, welcome back. Like, I don't watch streamers like this often, but I was... Oh, you know what? No, I wasn't watching him, because I've never actually watched Shroud, but I saw a clip of Shroud. And he was literally saying, like, that he just wants to find... He just wants, like, a perfect MMO to come out that he wants to play for the rest of his life, and then that would be the rest of his life. He said he'd drop all other games and just binge this one perfect MMO for the rest of existence. Like, he actually likes MMOs more than FPS, despite the fact that that's, like, what he's known for. It's just that perfect, gripping MMO that has all of the right things just doesn't exist yet. And when it does, it will be the end of many people's lives. How's Nioh 3 going? Very well, thank you. We are still... We are still deathless. Not one single death yet. I'm most of the way through Hamamatsu. I've already beaten Jakotsu Baba is dead. Tenryu River is nearly 100%ed. Tokaido is nearly 100%ed. And yeah, still deathless. It's going very well. How did so many people die to him? He didn't do an attack. He did not do an attack. Formidable enemy. He didn't use an attack. Will it remain deathless is the question. The answer is yes. OP cats. OP cats are OP. Honestly, if you just know how to use all of the different mechanics that this game offers you, you're sorted for like 90% of situations. There are very few fights where it actually really tests. Like, either you need god tier skills or god tier game knowledge. There are very few fights that demand both from you. Which I love, because it then makes this game very accessible for new people, which massively opens up the series to a whole new player base. But it also means if you want to restrict yourself to make the game more challenging, you can do that. Oh my god, yeah. When we start to get to, like, new game plus levels of difficulty, this game is going to be unfathomably insane. As if that could hit me through a wall. Shut up. That didn't miss. Shut your face. Damn it. I was healing. Missed the burst. Whew, that was a bigger swing than I remember. Oh, nice! My water familiars got rid of his stupid bubbles. Beautiful. For the moment, Elden Ring is still my best ever RPG. That is a bold statement. It's absolutely up there. Don't get me wrong. Elden Ring is absolutely flipping incredible. I don't know if I could pick my best ever. I think what I'd have to do is I'd have to break RPG down into a couple of different categories. I couldn't pick one best ever RPG. I'd have to have a few different subcategories of RPG. Then I'd be willing to make such bold statements. Because obviously RPG, it covers such a huge different just such a huge variety of games. I mean the amount of awards that it won, I think a lot of people would agree with you. Did anyone see the news the other day? Claire Obscure has now officially won more awards than Elden Ring, which is mad. You're going the wrong way, you penis. Aha. Shut up. Oh, I love this game so much. You reckon Persona 3 is your favourite RPG? Never played any Persona games. I have listened to many of the Persona soundtracks a lot. Love the Persona soundtracks. I think the thing about Persona for me, which is probably one of the many reasons you love this, Rizzy, is there is a lot of lore. There is a hell of a lot of lore. And it's not one... Like, the lore is so important that if you skip it, you're just ruining the experience for yourself. Oh, Eliza P is fantastic, yeah. So, Llama, you did get early access then? Is that what you're saying? I knew you should have. I was like, from the other people whose names I was seeing, I was like, absolutely, Llama has 100% got this. Yeah, okay, cool. That's why, that was the point of my cryptic message the other day. But I realized after I sent it that there's no cross-platform. Which is why I wasn't seeing you. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Of course, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't have dreamed of telling anyone who I wasn't sure was also already playing it. Which is why me and Axel were talking loads about it. Because I kept seeing his bloodstain everywhere. Or, like, his grave. And I was like, why am I not seeing llamas? But it's because no bloody cross-platform. And I was on Steam and you were on PlayStation. But I've done the whole thing. Wait, am I allowed to say this? But yeah, I've played a hell of a lot. I've got like 200 hours in it. Give us your real opinion. How does Nioh 3 make you feel? What do you think about this game? I mean, I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of giving that opinion in various different phrasings throughout the stream, but I genuinely think it's absolutely incredible. Like, when the game, I mean, you'll know this from playing Nioh 1 and playing Nioh 2, that when one of these games really starts to click, it makes you feel like an absolute god. It's just so satisfying, and Nioh 3 is no exception. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I do find it easier than the others on average, but maybe that's just because I am now so familiar with them and so experienced with them, because I know other people are struggling with it and think it's really hard based on the demo. So maybe the difficulty is just right and I'm just above average because I've played it a lot. Well, yeah, that's that as well. Yeah, the fact that, I mean, I didn't get up to Dream of the Neo, but the fact that I beat a decent amount of Dream of the Wise on Neo 2 and then coming to this. Yeah, sparking. Honestly, I think the two things that I was the most worried about, like thinking, oh god, please do this right, please let this work, is the fact that ninja style exists and that didn't have stances, and that it was open world. And we don't need to worry. Both of these things have been done so well. The potential is a perfect word for it. It has got huge amounts of potential. Yeah. Where's this flippin' Chichiko? Oh, there he is. Wait, can I not? Come on. Yes. Whew. I don't think that's the angle you're supposed to be at. That was too awkward, but we got him. Stretchy weasel. Hey, Camp Juice. Ninja style for everything. Wash dishes, ninja style. Mow the yard, ninja style. Absolutely. Of course. I legit have zero knowledge of anything Nioh 3 related beyond just the first 10 hours that I played on whatever has been officially revealed, plus embargo timings. Stretchy weasel. That's crazy. I really thought you'd have played it more. I'm very surprised. I mean, to be fair, I adore your mentality. I adore your take. The last few times on stream that you've been like, well, it's not a race. I have no need. I have no reason to want to 100% this the second it comes out. Like, this is going to be my main content for the foreseeable. So why would I need to rush that? Why would I want to rush that? And I love that mentality. I absolutely love that mentality. I wish I could be like that. Like, I don't know if you do this full time. I don't know if you have done this full time, but I do. So it's always a very real fear for me, because it's happened to me with multiple games in the past, that if I don't get my content out early enough, the algorithm will not favor me and I will get fucked over. And then I won't get paid, and then suddenly I can't afford my bills anymore. And I do have to treat it like a job, because it is my job. So I do have that time pressure. But I adore your mentality. And part of me still has that mentality. I just can't honor it because of the part of me that needs to pay my bills. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It does. It's very hard to get that perfect balance. I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I'm very close to getting that balance so that I can still really enjoy everything that I do whilst remembering that this is still work. I've managed to find a really, really, really good balance. I think I'm nearly perfect with where I want to be with these things. Because it is tough. It is really tough. Especially if something comes out that you're very passionate about and you love as a gamer, but then you're also conscious, shit, I need to make content on this. Like, and then you can't play it as a gamer. You have to play it as a content creator. Luckily, there's not actually that much overlap. Souls-likes are the exception. Like, Souls-likes are my bread and butter, and Souls-likes are also my favorite genre of game. So I don't mind I have to do them for work. Other than that, there's not much overlap with the games that I create content for and the games that I like to enjoy just for me, because I enjoy some really weird niche stuff that would never do well as content anyway, so I can just keep them as my fun games. My career aspirations involve providing counseling, therapy, coaching. Really? That's awesome. So, like, are you doing any kind of qualifications towards that? Like, how does that look? How would you do that? Now I'm curious. So, well, I love, like, there's a couple of games I go back to and I replay every year, and I know they will just stay for me because they would do atrocious for content because they're old and because they're niche. So, Dungeon Keeper 2 is my cozy game. I replay the entirety of Dungeon Keeper 2 at least once every single year. The same with Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So them two take up a lot of my free time, especially when I decide to do another playthrough of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And then the Total War series is another big one for me, which could, like, Total War games do well for content, but you have to be in that niche. And then, as me and Poofalama were talking about the other day, StarCraft. I love StarCraft as well. I don't play it competitively anymore. I'm too old for the PvP. I can't be bothered with that. But the co-op side of things and the custom games I find insanely fun. Yes, so I do have Dungeon Keeper. So I much prefer Dungeon Keeper 2 to Dungeon Keeper 1. And I do have Dungeon Keeper on Steam. The problem is, it's not optimized for modern PCs. And usually it crashes, or it lags, or it doesn't work in some way. So, if you want a decent copy, you have to go and buy it from GOG, from their proper protected catalogue. And then you need to install the widescreen patch on top of it. Otherwise, you have to play it in a box, which is a nightmare. Oh. You know what? I wanted to go for so long today, but my tooth hole has been proper killing me for the last half an hour. I've been trying to ignore it and trying to ignore it, but it's getting really bad now. I think I need to go and rest. I'm annoyed because this is the first time I've been allowed to share with everyone that I've been playing Nioh 3. Let's do lots and lots of Nioh 3 content. And I'm only 3 days into the healing process of my tooth extraction, and it is hurting so much more than I thought it would. I didn't realise how much the talking would fuck me up. Some more news, which is kind of good, kind of bad, because it means I can rest and come back properly recovered. I have to take tomorrow and the day after off because I'm away seeing the in-laws. We're going to go spend a couple of days with the in-laws, which initially I was really sad about because it meant I can't stream Neo 3. But now I've realised I need to rest anyway. So that gives me 2 days off and forces me to rest and recover. So I'm going to take 2 more days off and go and rest. Go and spend some time with the in-laws and see them because I haven't seen them for a few months. Then I'll be back on Sunday. And I am going to be doing so much Neo 3 content. Like live streams, full Let's Plays on my VODs channel, shorts, guides. Like, I just fucking so much Neo 3. So look out for my Neo 3 content on all of my platforms. It will be there. It will be there. Absolutely. Pooful armor. Yes, that sounds amazing. Yeah, my friends, I've got to go rest. This is, I'm not having a good time. I'm having a good time with you. I'm not having a good time with myself. So, have an absolutely awesome end to your week. Have an even better weekend. And I will see you back here again, same time on Sunday for another stream. I love your faces. Truly, the support today has been so wonderful. Anyone who was able to sub and pick up the Kodama badge, thank you so much for doing so. Even if you just hung out with us and just kept me company, thank you for that also. It's always truly appreciated. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, perfect. Right. Love you all tremendously. Have an awesome rest of your week, and I'll see you again on Sunday. Bye-bye.